I see that.
Wrong one. I done forgot. It's been that type of a day. It's
Showtime.
type of a day.
Take two.
Take two.
One time for the one time. It's the family bloodline.
Wrong one. We just gonna mob through it.
Oh my God! Wait a
It looks
minute.
like I don't know what happened, but it looks like the intro vid is gone. I don't know if StreamYard took it down or what, but it's not on here.
Oh my gracious! Like we got time for that.
Yeah, I'm looking through them now. That's weird. That is weird.
Mm, 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 mm.
Man, I feel like tonight is gonna be all over the place because there's a couple of new developments that have happened since our meeting,
Mm.
and I am very concerned.
Okay, okay.
Okay.
I'm very concerned. I'm very concerned of where, like, what is.
Let me
What's
sip
going
my tea if we gonna get into this.
Oh man, just I'm very concerned about where our nation is heading.
on? Okay. Well, I tell you what. Let's do this. Let's take three with the intro. Get yourselves together, gathered, and let's try it again.
Did you find it?
Yeah, no, it's a different one. I've made like thousands of these, so
Oh
you know,
my
if
God.
it ain't the one I want, I'll end up getting back to this one. But we can put this one up. Here we go.
There we go.
One time for the one time. It's the family bloodline.
Oh, I need to send some new pictures. My bird was looking kind of straggly on that one picture. You hear me? We gonna get that
Oh
together. You
my
hear me?
greatness.
Yeah, you got to because
Oh, shit. But yeah,
that's hilarious.
be a big difference on cleanup day, boy. Look like a whole different people. Like when I walk in, the kids get to staring at me, all crazy and stuff. The wife be looking at me crazy, like, "Hold on, bro, you in the right house?" I
Man,
Mm.
look totally different. Man, my mustache was so thick, bro. It was, oh my goodness, it looked nasty.
speaking of looking crazy, my son running around here in these little bitty ass sweatpants. He won't give he won't give them up. They got
First,
Paw
if they
Patrol.
comfortable now, if they comfortable, ain't
No,
nothing
We can
you can do
attest,
about
dude.
it.
We can
Cause
attest.
absolutely. That's why I can't like for real be upset with him. I get it. I seen him when I came home at lunch. I said, "Hey, take that off." Mm-mm. Like, damn, it starts. It starts.
Yeah.
So it is what it is. It is what it is. We here now. We took three. I
took.
think we all kind of worn out.
Oh my God.
They eat something different outside, bro. It just
Oh,
hits
that's
you.
what it is, y'all.
It don't even matter how early we start working in the morning. That shit catch
It
up
don't
to
matter
Oh,
anymore.
you. It
Summer
don't matter. We
solstice is among us.
yo,
we
first day of summer, what, yesterday? Day before?
No, it was Wednesday.
yeah.
Mm.
It
I
was the
guess.
night we had volleyball when Mars was very, very visible.
Oh yeah,
It
it should have
was.
been three different planets that were really
It
visible
was
that night.
Mars, Venus, and I don't know what the other one was, but I
I
know
can
Mars
remember
and
the
Venus
third
were
one.
visible.
Okay.
I
All
gotta I
right.
gotta sip my wine, y'all, cause
Hey, it's been one. That's like our cousin in
it's
Chicago
been
used
a
to say a
while since
little
I actually
while
drank
ago.
alcohol like on here. Like seriously, like I've been having my cup of water.
Oh, I don't know why you stopped adulting for. Who does that voluntarily?
Like to say, you see, I
Me, cause
stay
I'm
double
trying to
checking it
lose
up there.
weight. Like the hell.
We
Oh,
thought
okay.
you gave up on that, cuz. Thought you was just gonna go as you was.
Man,
Yeah,
look,
I thought we had all determined that. Like from now on, we just gonna be
man,
it's gonna be what it's gonna be.
I don't know.
If your
Cause
beach body on
some days
layaway,
I'm just
it's
like,
gotta be that way.
man, whatever. The other days, I'm just like, all I gotta do is just lose a little bit of weight, and this will be great. I mean, it's a struggle, honestly.
Mm-hmm. It is. I get it.
Hey,
I
are black men hairy all over, like their shoulders, their backs, and arms and stuff like that? Because I took the kids to the pool on Wednesday. No, where they go? They go on Thursday. They go went yesterday. Oh my God. I thought I was hairy, bro. I
you
don't
see it
stand a chance.
out there, huh?
Oh my God. Then it got wet and it got long. It just, I'm like, what the
Oh,
hell is going on out there?
oh no.
But what is happening?
Dude had her all down his arm, all on his back, and it was so long. It was so long. He could have got some
Hey,
two friends or
Maya.
something.
Oh
I think
my.
he could have got them things twisted up in the pool.
Mm,
Oh no.
mm.
That's how he was feeling, huh?
Yeah.
Man, we got the messy bun today. I'm just like,
Well, sometimes, hey, some days it's just got to be what it's gonna be. That's
What
you
up,
know,
Mike?
that's all you can do. You can, it's just a lot going on. Hey, Maya. Yeah.
ooh, ooh, Chile. That's all I'm gonna say. So, oh man.
So what you
So,
got going
how was
on, dude?
yeah?
Oh my God. I'm so past worn out. I don't matter of fact, go ahead and go, Wanda. Let me get my thoughts together. I need to rest my brain
I
for a
was
I
just
think
second.
trying
she
to
can
see
ask
how
questions.
everybody, like,
Yeah.
how everybody week was going, and you know, you know,
Yeah.
the stuff. Like, I think I'm just like mentally worn out than anything. It's just so much. There's just so much happening.
Yeah.
And it's just like, when does it stop?
Mhm.
That's
I don't
definitely
know, bro. It's just I don't know. I'm in the same boat too. It feel like I come home, goddamn me, open the front gate, now the gate broke. You know what
damn.
I'm saying? It just done fell off the hinges. Walk in, the hand on the front door, it just fall off. I'm like, it's never ending.
It's
Then
just,
anytime you
it's just like, right.
sit,
And we
yeah,
supposed to be in summer solstice, and it's just like it's supposed to be vibrant and bright, and everything is great and shiny and summery and
Yeah,
but
that's
woo,
that's
child.
when we were kids. That
But
it's you
yeah,
used to feel like we was
correct.
kids.
Yeah, correct.
And then all of a sudden we stopped getting summers off and we became adults.
well, I'm just gonna be honest. Until I got this job I got now, which was 2 years ago, I still had summers off.
Oh, word. I mean,
Me
Yes,
too.
jealous about
I,
that.
I I still had summers off, and I was loving it. And now my body like, girl, what are we doing?
Yeah. Yeah, this
Like,
shit.
what are we doing?
So get back to the question, Wanda. So with that being said, how has your week been? Gotcha.
It's all over the face. I didn't say nothing. What up, Rick?
Like, I feel like I'm just mentally exhausted.
Got
Like,
you, got you.
I mean, I laugh to keep from crying, but it's just
Yeah.
Just take a
like I
deep breath,
literally
bro.
like tomorrow. I legit just wanted to like put my phone on do not disturb and just lay in my bed and just be.
Mm.
Yeah, you
That's what
just
I
said it.
wanted to do.
But you got
But
work.
I do have to work tomorrow. Nobody could cover tomorrow. I was asked last minute to work, so I'm going to work. Then my
Okay.
niece is like, TT, I got a recital. I'm like, oh
Oh
God,
no.
super TT.
Never
Oh
ending.
no.
Never ending.
What time is the recital?
there's two. There's one at 12 and one at 4. I got to figure out which one I'm going to. More than likely, it's going to be the one at 4 since I probably don't
I,
get off work until 12.
I was about to
So
say that midday rush is gonna be tough to make.
I'm like, oh my God, I just want to be. And then, like, I'm like, okay. So Sunday, maybe I'll do the do not disturb, da 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 da. Like, it's like church stuff going on Sunday, but I'm just like, Lord,
Better
Lord.
rest on your Sabbath.
I'm like, my heart, and my soul at this moment. I just need to be.
Yeah,
Better
yeah.
rest on
But
your
I have
Sabbath.
like 50 comforters that I need to take to the laundromat. What? It's just so much.
Really?
It's so much. It is so much. It's like
I hear you, cuz. I hear you.
I went to the laundromat Thursday. Yeah, yesterday to wash the clothes so I don't have to do everything at once. Somebody left a brown freaking crayon in my light clothes.
I don't mean to laugh. I'm sorry. I'm
now,
laughing because I know the pain.
so now majority of that stuff has to be rewashed. If I gotta figure out how to get the fucking brown crayon out of the clothes. So I'm just that's been my week, guys. So what's going on with y'all?
What you got, Dirt?
I'm gonna tell you, like for me, it's just every week just get longer and longer. Monday basketball practice. Jameer got swim class on Monday. Tuesday, what's on Tuesday? Tuesday is the only night off. Nope, we meet up on Tuesday night. Wednesday, boys got a game, and we play volleyball on Wednesday. Thursday
And you
night,
played 2 games this Wednesday.
yeah,
Mm.
yeah. Thursday night, the twins got swim class. Friday night, I try to jam all I can do in before we get in on the podcast. Saturday be the only day I got stuff to do, but you heard what I got. I got the gate, the
Everything.
door. You know what I'm saying? I fix all that. I tinker with all that. Then I go to hop in the shower. The knob on the shower come off. You know what I'm saying? It's been like that's how the week been. So it's never ended for me. You know what I'm
It's a
saying?
metaphor of life. We're all just falling off the hinges.
No,
And we
there
just
you go,
need
right there.
we all
Three
just
things I
falling
just
off, we're
named.
just
Yeah.
falling off the hinges.
Yeah.
And I was like literally about to text y'all earlier, be like, y'all, I just need a mental day. And I apologize for the short notice. But here we are for your joy and entertainment, guys.
Yeah,
All right, well,
today is gonna be the healing period. We got an hour for healing.
hey,
Just trying to get it all out. That's all we can do. Cause again, I'm so tired. I can't even think straight. I can't.
Understood. Kids is crazy.
Oh my God. I looked in the mirror the other day and I was like, I just want somebody just for a few hours to be the decision maker. I don't want to make any decisions right now. I want somebody else to make the decision and I'ma just go along. I don't care if it's a bad decision. Just make a decision. I want to be a role player. I don't want to be the shy. I just
I just
let
want to
me on the
follow up.
sideline.
Just let me
Yeah.
follow up instead of
Yeah, I
lead.
want to watch the game.
Follow
Let
up.
somebody else hit the three. Just I'm gonna stand up on the sideline and I'm gonna clap like I'm Tracy McGrady and I just got finished playing ball. Like I'm done. And somebody make just somebody else, please. And every time I sit back and I get quiet and I don't make decisions and I don't say anything, I see people talking and then everybody start looking over me. And all I can do is
what we doing, bro?
yeah. I mean, sure. I don't want to think it out. I don't feel like thinking it out. I don't want to go through it. I want somebody else to have to start going through it. I got other things I got to think about. So,
But don't it feel good to vent? I feel like we vent in a way. You know what I'm saying? So we take on all these problems. You're gonna be at them recitals. You're gonna be at work. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be out here fixing all this stuff. Yeah, you're gonna have to keep making decisions.
And I just want to be in the bed. That is it. I'm gonna go to work tomorrow. Like legit, I'm gonna go to work tomorrow. Have you smiling like I'm ready to make this overtime.
Yeah.
Definitely overtime. Yeah, I'd be like, how you doing? You brush your teeth today? Why are you here?
right.
And then we chop it up with each other and just vent about it. You know what I'm saying? Feel good.
That's crazy. crazy.
Yeah, I think it's because with me, I've got a ton of things going, and they're not like sideline things. They're like major things going, from moving my mom, things
Yeah.
through the court system, uh, work, a lot of stuff happening. And
Yeah.
I found myself just sitting in my office. Well, I sitting in my other office, and I didn't even want to get on TikTok. I was just trying to hide, and I put, you ever just like found yourself looking back up after you had your face in your hands, and it's been like an hour, then went by? Because that's
I
what
done,
happened.
I done went to sleep with my face in my hand like that.
Definitely.
Yeah.
How
But that's
y'all doing in the comment section? How is
how
our
the
cheer
bloodline.
squad doing out there? You
Yeah.
bloodliners out there? How y'all doing this week?
No,
Let's,
no,
how are y'all doing?
because I'm done crying. I'm just gonna
Yes.
fix that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Let's get
Man,
back to
no.
the
I'm gonna
show.
drink until it's funny.
Yeah. Either that or start crying. So let's introduce ourselves for the people who are going to be catching this through Spotify as well as our other podcast platforms. I owe our listeners on the podcast 2 weeks, as a matter of fact, because I've just been worn out. But anyway, let's go ahead and introduce ourselves.
It's your boy Dirt.
It's your girl Wanda.
And of course, it's your boy Jay Glass, the movement. I almost gave my Christian name for a second. That's how tired
Yes, Miss Keela, it is definitely a long week for us. Like seriously.
Ah,
Oh yeah.
all
We
right.
had
And
the
so,
longest day of the year on
yeah.
Wednesday, and it was long. I tell you.
Hey, but I tell you what, I made up a thing on Father's Day. I
You
don't know
made
if
it
I
up.
told you.
Oh, you did tell me about this.
Yeah, yeah, the man Mosa. I
Mm.
made up a man Mosa, and I've been on that man Mosa, and I'm trying to get the fellas to get on it. So if you don't know what the man Mosa is, pull out your pen and paper. I'm finna give you the deal. All right, it's not a mimosa, it's a man Mosa.
Manly bird.
So you start with the basic things, right? You go ahead and get your little orange juice, you dig. Get your favorite wine, Moscato. Okay, go ahead and get a real good Moscato because you still want that sweetness to it.
The bubbly ones.
The bubbly ones, yeah, because that's the one that gets up in your nose and makes you give a little giggle. You know what I mean?
The
So,
the Moscato de Asti, if you will.
all right, all right. And so after that, what you want to do, you're going to start manning this drink up. You want to start manning this drink up. Yeah, go ahead and face plant, baby. I'm putting it out there. This is a signature drink I'm finna have coming out through the airways, right?
Talk
So
good
you
shit.
want your favorite bottle of Jameson, preferably Jameson Orange. You want to make sure you get yourself a lime. All right. And you want to go ahead after you pour your Moscato, you want to pour your Jameson to taste. Like I like mine a little on the manly side. So I'm like,
60,
I don't
40.
look, if it was me, I'd take a
He gonna
splash.
say about 3 ounces.
Hey, a splash of orange juice, a splash of Moscato, a healthy pour of Jameson
Not a healthy pour.
and then you want to put some lime juice in that bad boy. Go ahead and throw some of that, squeeze that
Freshly
fresh lime in
squoze.
there. Yes,
Is
freshly
it
squozen.
freshly squoze? Freshly squeezed?
I saw that one too. It's squeezed. Stir it up a little
It's
bit.
squoze. Because
Matter of
it was
fact,
squeezed already.
if you want to get fancy with it and you want to have to put your pinky up, go ahead and take that lime and twist it around the top of that glass.
Okay.
That taste. Put your pinky up when you drink it. But that is the man Mosa. So we're gonna come back and revisit that drink later on. I just wanted y'all to know that that's what I'm on. Man Mosa with a twist, because my twist
Why
is
are you drinking it out of a cup instead of a glass?
you gonna have to explain the difference.
You
Etiquette, man.
don't
Like you
drink
say with the pinky
any
ring.
mosa out of a cup. You
Yeah,
need a glass.
so you
Everything
drink
tastes
it.
better in a glass.
I am a
Everything tastes
glass.
better. Oh my God.
You dad joked. I gotta give myself a round of applause on that one. You
There
stepped
we
in.
go. Here we go.
This is the type of weekend I had. It's forced me
I am not
dad joke on the
prepared
podcast.
for this today. We are not gonna condone this
Yeah, we
plastic
ain't
cup.
entertaining that jig,
We are
man.
not entertaining that, Keela. I am sorry. We will not entertain the plastic cup. We will not, because we are adults and we drink out of glasses.
All right. I
Because we
tell you
are
what.
adults.
Tell you what. I
We
can
didn't
I
wait
can
too
give you that.
long being in our mama's homes, having to
Okay.
get the plastic cup to not be drinking out of glasses at this point.
I will take that. I will take that. So give me about 3 minutes and I'm gonna go fix myself. I'm gonna fix
Okay,
so I cannot go apply other plastic cups. This is true.
please. My
I
plastic
won't
cups
let
in my
them go.
house are for my
I will not
children.
let them go.
Yeah, man.
I mean,
So I'm
I get it because you have children. The plastic cups are
well,
for the children.
it's safe.
It's for the children because they the
I'm
ones that
somebody.
need safety. You're an
Look,
adult. We
I'm
drink out of
somebody's children.
glasses.
I'm
We have
somebody.
glasses. We drink out of glasses. What are you drinking out of over there, sir?
I'm double fisted with
He has
Gladys.
2 glasses. He's
I
a
don't
double
condone what
adult
y'all
today.
want to do to me right now. But I tell
My
you what,
sister,
real quick. I'm gonna drop real quick. I'm finna fix myself and I'll be right back.
Mm-hmm. You do that. While Fat is going to adult himself, we are going to just run through a couple of things that we want to talk about tonight. So it says we're talking about airing our dirty laundry on social media per relationships. May it be marital, may it be parental, like any type of relationship, friendship, any type of ship. Is the internet for your dirty laundry? So we're going to talk about that and how it's affecting families, not just one individual, but families. There's a couple of other things that I wanted to talk about because this week has been full of shenanigans and fun.
okay. What happened to my favorite homegirl? Yep, there she goes.
Okay, so I'm back. Mom was calling. Um, I want to touch on the submersible. I want to touch on that because like this whole situation just got me like, and then there's also the 20-something children that have gone missing in Ohio that nobody said anything about.
I didn't hear it.
Yeah, between but within the last 2 weeks, there's like 24 kids missing in Ohio. Thank you, sir.
Glad.
Thank you for getting a glass.
Stem and all.
Yeah.
So
Came back, redeemed
let's
myself.
go ahead and get into it.
Let's.
So
Okay,
Keegan
Keela
say,
said so air your dirty laundry on social media is a
Oh my
hard no for
gosh.
Keela. So this came to about because over Father's Day weekend, the Simmons family was, on the gram and on Twitter with their fuckery.
They should have
Uh,
been talking last week with they silly asses.
yeah, Russ posted something that struck a nerve with Kimora. Kimora got on live and just went ham on this man, which caused the daughter to go ham on this man. And I just want to know, what are y'all thoughts?
Okay.
you go ahead, Jid.
Oh, you got it, cuz. You got it. I'm enjoying this man most and listening. I ain't making no decisions right now. You got it.
Okay. I was just on agree with everybody. I think you shouldn't air your business out, but of course we do that in whatever stage we in at that time, rage, just disappointed, upset, whatever. We do it, you know what I'm saying? So I don't want to say it's a human nature because not everybody do it, but majority of the folks do it when you go through that business. And allowing people in your business, you know what I'm saying, for it's like to help gear you on or motivate you towards something that's so negative. I want to touch on that. I thought that's horrible because you always got your hype
Absolutely.
man. Yeah, you always got a hype man with you. You know what I'm saying? And he necessarily ain't going through or never been through what you're
What
going
you
through. So
facts.
so some people shouldn't speak on certain situations. I feel also going with this, but never air your dirty laundry out.
Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, I'm definitely with the no because as a matter of fact, I don't know if it comes from, the latter stemming of us growing up, like what happened in my house, stay in my house type deal. Um,
Right.
so it's like, why do everybody need to know what's going on in your house? Like, why is your family drama for the world? And that's why nobody ever heals because people outside of your family, who's not in your family, who don't care about anything about your family, has something to say,
Have to put an opinion in. You know what I'm
has
saying?
an opinion. And like, why is it that somebody that doesn't have anything vested in your family, who has nothing to gain or has nothing to lose from your family, able to say anything about what's going on with it? You know what I'm saying?
So should celebrities be took off this because they eyes always in the public eye. They always in the public eye. They always, you know what I'm saying, on the ground.
Yeah, but I mean, us being a celebrity and having their personal information out there,
Mhm.
it's two different things. Like we can see a celebrity. Why are they not known just for their craft or their art? Why are they not known just for that? We got to talk about their scandal and what they ate for breakfast and how many kids they got, how many baby mamas they got, or don't have, or who can't have kids, or who had a surrogacy, and all, like, why is that our business?
That
I
is
think it's
a
just, I think it's just
question.
a fascination. I think that's why I was asking the question. I think it's just a fascination. You know
I'm
what I'm
like,
saying?
they're human just like we are. So why,
Correct, correct.
like, why is their business anymore? Like, I'm not gonna go out there and just because Beyonce is who she is and be like, girl, let me tell you what happened to me. Beyonce don't give a fuck about what's going on in my household.
Not a
Right.
single solitary. Facts.
You're right. Keela Hudson says social media is not therapy. It is not.
It's not. And the problem with Americans is, first off, Americans are lazy as hell. American society, we have a ridiculous tenacity to allow people and want people to tell us what to think, and how to feel about shit. So when we start airing our dirty laundry out on social media, for some people, right,
Mm-hmm.
that gives them confirmation and then a bit of a buy-in to be like, oh, that celebrity's doing the same thing as me. We eye to eye. We the same type of people. No, you're not the same type of people. For one, that's the first thing, right? And
Mm-hmm.
for two, it's the inability to make connections with actual people who are going to give you sound advice. A lot of people don't want to hear the right thing.
Nope.
It's easy to say a bunch of bull crap when you out here in these TikTok streets or in any of these other social media platforms and streets. But when you get somebody that's real in front of you on a face-to-face conversation and they be like, nah, bruh, you want some bull.
That
Or nah,
part.
you should probably pull back a little bit because what you're doing is flat out wrong. Then they have to
Mm-hmm.
go back and take some form of accountability and responsibility for their actions.
And that is
So that's
something that people are not ready for. Accountability.
they're not. And so moving that forward a little bit, it's not a therapeutic space. It's not supposed to be social media, right? But Americans, again, unfortunately, we are lazy and we allow people to tell us how and what to think. So we get these celebrities who start airing their dirty laundry. They probably shouldn't. They got more than enough money to go and find a freaking therapist who's more than qualified to handle these situations. You know
Mm-hmm.
what I mean? And actually do them justice. And I get having a quick point of vent, but social media ain't the place to do it because now you got all these people like you saying that's not in your business and they got opinions. And their opinions begin. Unfortunately, we're living in a society where likes are like credit. And
Mm-hmm.
the more likes you get, people feel like the more likes you get, the more credible your word is. And that's really not actually the truth. It's such a huge imbalance of what real is that when a person actually gets in front of what real is, it feels foreign. Like the saying goes, real recognize real.
And
And
it
some
feels unfamiliar, and
it
it
just ain't
it
familiar.
rubs the wrong way, and
Right,
yeah.
right. There's a book by Eric Michael Dyson, and it said the title is Bill Cosby right or has Black America lost its mind? I highly recommend that book. And it was on the foundation of when Bill Cosby started saying a lot of things about Black America, and a lot of people didn't like it. And he was airing our business, and at the time it wasn't not like necessarily social media. It was
Mm-mm.
simply it was the
It was him
media
on the stand
propaganda.
up.
Right. It was him on the
I
stand
saw
up, and
that one.
yeah, using a propaganda tool, but a lot of people got pissed at what he was saying. The difference between that and now is a regular Joe Schmo, a nobody. Let me not say a nobody because everybody is somebody,
To
but
somebody.
a regular person can get on social media and talk a bunch of foolishness and get validated and gain more, like I was just saying, and gain more credibility, and they got nobody to shut them down. And now
Yeah.
those are the people that are getting the voice and being so much more boisterous and voiceful in America, that the people who are actually in the middle and actually trying to do some things and be rational, we're getting crushed. We're getting crushed by fools and idiots. That's what's happening.
Yes.
I ain't mean to go on that
No,
soapbox.
no,
That's
you're good. But okay, so like going back to like the whole Russell Simmons and Kimura thing, like after the whole little story thing started getting traction or whatever, then all this other BS started coming out like, oh, I was 16 when I married him, and like so at this point, you're trying to ruin this man
oh.
because he's not doing something that you want him to do at that very moment.
But let me
Now,
ask you a question
you
real
were
quick. Let me ask you a
mhm,
question real quick. You say she's trying to ruin him. Why would you say that? Why do you think that?
not just her. It's like she didn't turn the kids against him too.
Mm.
I'm not gonna even say that because, like I said, I don't know this people's situation. But at the same time, it was all fun and games, and it was cool when the cash cow was bringing in the cash.
But
And now,
that's what I'm
Okay.
saying.
and
We
now
still
that he ain't got
all right.
it, or saying that he ain't got it, or that he can't do this, that, and the third. Now it's an issue. Now we have all these problems. Where, like, why you weren't trying to air all this stuff out when you felt uncomfortable, or when you thought it was bad? You know what I'm saying? Like now, all of a sudden, it's a thing because we have the Twitters, and we have the Instagrams, and we have the Facebooks, and we have the TikToks.
I mean, but
Again,
like you say, we on the outside looking in still. We don't know what went on in that household. He could have had them locked up in the room or something. You know what I'm saying? Just any
uh,
old thing.
and
I'm just saying. We don't
yeah,
know. We don't know it could be verbal abuse. Abuse is abuse. You know what I'm saying? However you look
Right, we
at it.
don't
Some
know,
people.
but like I said, like she did say, she like, oh, we were fine until a couple years ago. That's when he said that he was broke.
oh, up,
I don't know.
up.
I don't know.
That's when he said he didn't have it.
Now let's be
I think
honest.
that's what. Go ahead, go.
I was just finna say, let's look from the outside in, and I'm finna be judgmental as hell on
Okay,
this statement, and I'm gonna stand on it
okay.
because I've always tried to figure out what attracted her to him in the first place, because he's not the best looking dude in the
He
world.
does look like a gerbil. I ain't gonna even lie.
That's throwing this shit
He
out.
gives Master Splinter vibes. So
He, he
That's
work
just
out. I
but
mean,
I mean, he
he
may have
do
had a
yoga.
great
He's very
personality, but
intelligent.
at the same time, we know who Russell Simmons was. We know who Russell Simmons is. We know
yeah,
what he's done for the culture. We know that bankroll was long.
absolutely not now, because what I'm not finna all of a sudden start saying and contributing to her is that she's a sapiosexual, or however you pronounce it. I'm been drinking my man Mosa, so I'm a little throwed off right now, and I ain't ate today. But
I'm gonna
I
need you to put something on that belly. That's what I'm gonna need you to do.
I ain't
I'm gonna
had
need
time.
that.
I've just
I
been
used to have some meat and crackers out, man. Why you got that thing, some fruit or something?
look. I smoked ribs yesterday. Kids been smashing them all day. I ain't even had time to go get none. But
That's how you should serve your man Moses up with a real bone in it.
Facts. I love that. Ooh.
You know,
Cause
so
I'm
you
a, I'm,
start. You
I'm
ain't gotta use the pinky finger. You can use the real bone and
up with the rib bone.
you
That's
see what I'm
Insert throw up emoji.
saying.
mm-mm. Anyway, I'm
Maya
sorry.
says he was cute when he had money.
Hey, that's what I didn't Jay. I heard a lot of girls, a lot of young
Jay-
ladies be like, "Oh,
Yeah.
Jay's fine." Come on now.
Man,
Even my daughters in the background was like, "Ew, Joe Camel ain't a hot looking dude.
Right.
His
he
money
said,
might be fine."
Hey, but he might have been running around there like, wait a minute, you fat now. You know what I'm saying? Or you didn't look the same you looked when you was 19. You know what I'm saying? You know, people with
I
money
mean, he could.
get, you
I
know what I'm
mean,
saying?
he very well could have been doing all the stuff that they said, being verbally abusive and
Okay,
emotionally abusive. He very well could have been doing all these things, but that was going on inside that house.
Correct.
but
You should
but
stay
let's
there.
let's take
Go
that
ahead.
stance, man. Let's take that stance. Let's say like he got out, he was out of hand at the crib. Like he was just like a flat out terrorist at the crib. Why is it a thing now versus then? That's like if it was that big of an abusive situation, why wasn't it a thing then and why is it a thing now? What's the difference? And unfortunately, I got to default back to Skrilla. You dig? And that's just the honest truth about it.
Trying to make it work or
That's
just
all I'm saying.
but but you know how long motherfucker you be like, damn, this motherfucker smacked you all week long. Why didn't you leave?
They never said he was physically abusive.
No, no,
It
no.
was
I'm not saying. I'm just saying abuse. How long does it takes people that are in abusive relationship? Y'all saying like, okay, it was cool then, but now it's not cool. It's like, y- y- y-
I
I'm,
mean,
I'm
at
gonna
the
start with the
like,
abuse
okay,
stuff
at
because
the
I
same
don't
time,
know.
maybe
You know what
she
I'm
thought
saying?
she wasn't able to say anything,
I'm gonna
and
just start with the abuse stuff.
she was scared for her. I mean, she was afraid of what he would do. Like, I don't
I mean,
know.
so I don't doubt that either because he did like fund a lot of stuff that she was able to start doing, right? So
Absolutely.
he could have pulled that carpet up from under her at any given second.
Uh huh.
So I can understand the
The same
intimidation.
carpet that she pulling from under him now.
That's where I
Are
was
we
about
talking about the
to
very
head
same
back.
carpet? Okay.
That's
Oh,
exactly what I was about to head back to because again, at the end of the day, and this is something that I keep seeing like throughout all social media. The she's attributed his value to the amount of money he makes instead of attributing his value as just simply being a person.
Mm-hmm.
And so since he doesn't have the
He has nothing to
liquid
lose at this
assets,
point.
right? Since he doesn't have the liquid assets like he used to, well, now it seems like she's got to try and figure out another avenue to get that same movement about. I got to destroy your character.
he should have
You,
thought about that. He should have thought about that 20 years ago instead
Yeah,
of
there
I'm
was
2019.
disagreeing.
there was a
You see
large
what I'm saying?
age
He should
difference.
have got a prenup.
Mm,
Yeah.
that's all I'm saying. Let's talk
Yep.
about it.
She
Huh?
said they were married at 16 and he was 33.
Wow.
So
Who
that's
signed
the
off on
age. That was the age difference.
Mhm.
can get away with
But
a
at
lot.
the same time, somebody had to sign off on that marriage. Being from
Right.
Missouri, if you're 16, your parent had to be okay with it. So not only was your parent okay with this, you were also okay with this.
And so it was a business deal from day one, from jump.
She trying to live a lifestyle. You know it ain't. She coming from nothing.
Right. From jump.
She only thinking about. I mean, what else would you be thinking about if you getting with Russell Simmons? If Russell Simmons pulled up on you and been like, "Hey, whoop whoop whoop," he pulling up in a Beamer, Bentley, or whatever. You know what I'm
As
saying?
Cat Williams said, she had them babies check and checkmate.
And
Yeah.
So
what Cat Williams say? Young girls only want tennis shoes. Then you know what I'm saying. So he was scooping up, scheming, buying tennis shoes. You know what I'm saying. And then when she figured out, like, damn, I get a house, this and that, different ball game.
Shout
He
out to
opened
oh,
her
and
up
not
to.
only that, he funded her business. They
He
had
opened
baby
her up to.
fat and fat form.
Right.
Um,
But you know his name was still tied to that. It wasn't
that.
just her.
absolutely.
People think it's just her. No, his name is still tied to that. That's not just that's you.
So I'm still trying to figure out though why at this juncture is it such a big deal and it's important to make
Because it
sure.
gets people talking on social media and makes them relevant again. When was the last time you heard anything about Kimura?
I'd
That's it
forgotten
right there.
all
No,
about that.
that's it right there. They got to stay. They got to keep their public persona up. They got to keep because you know as long as they in the media just like us, they getting paid. You know what I'm saying? Like they get paid for they appearances and you know
Right.
what I'm saying. So all this is just a publicity stunt, like Maya was saying, pretty much. You know what
Right.
I'm saying?
It is to get them talking again. Some club must have been like, she must have been like, oh, I can come to your club and bring people in. They're like, ain't nobody talking about you, Kamara. She like, oh, but wait.
There's
And
more.
now every right. Now the phone about to be blowing up.
See,
No,
that's a sick, twisted ass game. And I
It
hate
is.
to say it, ladies, but y'all got that shit on lock. Y'all know how to do that in a manner that men don't know how to do. And I think that might be because we show aggression differently. Men would rather ball up and knuckle up and slug it out for the majority of the situation or majority of the times.
Mhm.
Whereas women, y'all have a lifelong, well, not a lifelong, but y'all have a lot of dealings with that coy pettiness from a lot of other women that y'all got to, because women ain't as quick to knuckle up, so you
Some
can
of
go,
us.
yeah, some of y'all, so y'all can
and
go
eight
through.
times out of 10, we thinking with the wrong head. You know what I'm saying? As males.
Yeah, this is
That's
true.
what get a majority, especially the celeb. Look at Zion Williams right now. You know what I'm
Mm,
saying?
mm.
Okay, if we gonna talk about that, let's get into that
I'm
because
just I'm just speaking on celebrities. That's you know what I'm saying. Hey,
Say hi, buddy.
that chick that went and got his name tattooed on her face.
Wait,
come
can't hear
on
you.
now. It's certain movements. And then they always got receipts nowadays. You know what I'm saying. It's the receipts are there. So you know, Kamara
Yes,
sitting
I
at
just
home
saw.
like,
I
nah, bro,
literally
you
just
made
saw.
this and that. You made this amount on this
I
event.
Oh,
literally
Like,
just like I
I
literally
know the
just
money there.
saw
she
a
got the book.
video
Damn.
of a girl that used to be on Love. Is it Love and Basketball? No, Basketball Wives,
Man, I
who
can't stand
had every single phone she's ever had with every text from every dude she's ever dealt with. So she got receipts from decades. Okay,
Yeah,
And for what?
just in case
hold
somebody
them
try to pop
accountable.
off and be like,
See,
I got receipts.
that's
To
that
hold
that
them accountable for what
that's
you said. You
And
know
when
what
I
I'm
say
saying?
she pulled out iPhone, she went all the way back to
Yeah.
the damn sidekick. I bullshit you
you
not.
see, and that's why. Like, fortunately, I'm not in this situation, right? Because I ain't got that type of money. But dudes who are in that bracket and that's what's happening. Like y'all can't
Dudes do that. The
they
other
can't
day, the
body.
other day, Jess Hilarious and Summer Walker and Lil Meech.
Meech, Lil
Yeah,
Meech.
they in
Oh
a
my
whole little thing
God.
on Instagram. Jess Hilarious was telling what she said that Meech smelled musty. She said he a little musty dude. Meech was like, he pulled out the receipts from his DMs, like, oh damn, you weren't saying I was musty back then when you was, you know what I'm saying, when you was in my DM. You see what I'm saying? It's it, it's the world now, Jig. It's
I'm
out
not in
there.
that world though.
So
I
the
can't
crazy
live
thing
in
is
that.
about that
Right.
situation, they got mad because Jess is a comedian. Everybody know that Jess Hilarious is a comedian. She's
Right.
funny and she's gonna find material where she finds material. Now everybody knows that the little scandal with Summer Walker, Meech, and some chick that had his BMF chain on. So Summer Walker DMs the chick like, "Hey, how you know him?" She like, "Oh, I don't." The chick was like, "Oh, I don't know him. He just knows some friends, and he let me wear his chain. I took a picture, yada yada yada." Now, bounce back. The girl has DMs from Meech. If anything, he like, "Hey, say you don't know me. Whatever
Wow.
we did, yes." And this is all in black and black and white text.
Right. Right.
So
Baby, I'm
Jess was like, well, shoot, we get the best music out of Summer Walker when she unhappy. So Meech keep cheating on her so we can get some good music from Summer
that's
Walker. Like you
wow.
say, like the soft girl Summer, she like, we ain't getting no real, like the music is okay, but it ain't the Summer Walker that we like to listen to.
Also,
So
she Taylor
Summer was
Swift.
upset. She was like, "Oh my God, how can you say that about another black woman? How can you want somebody to be heard?" And like, girl, it was a joke. She literally don't. I mean, I'm sure that girl really don't want you to be cheated on. But at the same time, you staying with a dude that you know cheated on you. So how you gonna
Right.
get mad?
Oh golly! But speaking of, you were talking about, and I'm not trying to flip the subject, but during the meeting you were talking about somebody's ex and the kid and the phone numbers getting posted on IG and
Oh yeah, that was
the
Ari
whole run.
Fletcher, and I don't know the girl name that I don't even know who Ari Fletcher is, but
Hold up, I
he
gotta
po-
make you big for this one because you gotta talk about this one. This one's real. I
so
Oh, we from the
got
conversation.
I okay now like I really don't know who like I'm not really familiar with these individuals,
yeah.
but G Herbo and Ari Fletcher have a y'all know who G Herbo the rapper is. Maybe you do, maybe you don't. He had a baby with a girl named Ari Fletcher. Um, G Herbo is now dating another girl that Ari Fletcher is not friends with, and the girl does not care for Ari Fletcher. So G Herbo has their child together. And for I guess whatever custody, whatever they're doing, they're split custody, and he ends up leaving the child with the girlfriend who doesn't like Ari. Now Ari is trying to get in touch with her child. She's calling the girl. The girl's not answering. She ends up blocking her. Yada yada yada. So she cannot get in touch with her. She calls her star 67, so her number don't show up. She blocks that. She calls her yada yada. Like she calls and she's not answering. Now, mind you, she still has this girl's child. She's not answering her phone. So she like, well, I'm gonna go post it to my 200 and something thousand followers, and maybe somebody can get through and tell me where my child is. So she took to her social media, posted this girl's phone number, and was like, hey, I need to find out where my son is. Have her call me. So as the internet does what it does, getting business that don't pay them, they
Golly,
blowing this girl, they blowing this girl phone up, leaving
golly.
messages, trying to find out what the girl is. So now it's a whole ordeal. How could this have been solved?
Okay, so we back here because
Trash, bro.
airing
Messy, ain't it messy?
just
I'm
airing
trying
out
to
your
tell
dirty laundry.
you. Keela
And
said it's messy, baby. This is Messy Boots, Messy.com.
and it
Uh,
doesn't it
Messy
shit ain't
Elliott.
even
It is
it ain't
messy, messy. Okay.
It's
what
tomfoolery at its finest.
I
Yeah,
know
bro.
they were evidently the girl took the child away from the house. So
oh,
no, the address was not available. So she took the child somewhere and she didn't know where they were.
so how how did they end up with each other's numbers?
We don't even rock. It's a lot of questions in there
Well,
that
I
I
think
got.
they
Like,
did at first, but then all of a sudden they didn't.
man,
This
so
part right here.
I got it. I got the election. It's a 1 day course.
They need to teach a class on
Right.
co-parenting and adulting. This is
You
They
very,
mind
very
your
true.
business when you got your child. You mind your business when you got your child. Y'all can get 50-50. Y'all go 50-50 on this child. Y'all can get the receipts because we know y'all keep them. You know what I'm saying? Everybody, you go 50-50, and you just mind your business. You stay away from her. You stay away from him. Class dismissed.
look.
But should my child be with somebody that don't like me?
Why not? It ain't got nothing to do with you.
Got nothing to do with
What if
you.
they mistreat my child because they don't like me?
Operative word is if.
I'm just saying, don't act like it don't happen because it
I'm
does.
I'm I'm not saying
Mhm.
that it doesn't happen, but I don't think that that's what was happening in this case. Now,
We don't
if
know if this was what was happening because she didn't answer her phone.
okay, so let's go with the if. Let's go with the if, right?
Let's go with
If
the
child is being mistreated
Mhm.
by by somebody's other, it's still the parent's fault. The parent of the child, it's still their fault, and that's who needs to be dealt with. You know why? Because that parent is always going to be the child's parent, but that other person will it's
That's a
eventually
variable. The other person is a variable. It can be
it's a
changed in and
variable,
out.
and they will probably leave, but that parent needs to be held responsible for the child. So
Right.
if he left the child with his girlfriend, or since he left the child with his girlfriend, right? The baby mama should have been dealing with him directly and being like, hey, I don't care what you're doing. I don't know what you're doing, but I need you to do me a solid and make sure our child is okay. Because that's what matters. All this other roundabout, I'm finna call you and post your number and blah blah. That's little kid shit. You got a whole
You
ass
know
human.
what? Oh, this is a good question, Keela. And it says, why can't we be cordial? Because I'm gonna be honest, it's a lot. I'm not gonna say all baby mamas because that's not true. Because I know plenty of cool ass baby mamas, but there are some bitter baby mamas out there that don't want to be cordial with the other chick because she feel like she done stole something from her and her
See,
family.
that's what I was talking about earlier.
Yeah, the agenda's still not on the child. You know what I'm saying? I think in this scenario, I think the agenda was more on the other person more than the child. You know what I'm saying?
My baby.
Absolutely. And this is all I'm saying. Keela says, if you're keeping my child, we definitely need to have some sort of relationship and understanding. Absolutely.
Yeah. And
Absolutely.
but that understanding shouldn't be to a point of contention or friction to the point that I'm finna block your number. Because now y'all are getting into childish territory.
Mm-hmm.
And the child might as well go somewhere and just sit in the corner and watch two other children fight.
Right.
Because there's no maturity amongst that whatsoever. So the baby mama, I feel, and this is my personal opinion.
Mm-hmm.
Let me say this first. Let me preface it with this. The girlfriend
What
could
up,
have handled
Egg?
it a different way. What's going on, Egg? The girlfriend could have handled it a different way. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. Like, and I won't remove that accountability from her.
You said the
But
girlfriend?
the girlfriend. But the baby mama has has literally a direct investment in understanding and making sure that she's able
Let's
to.
quit calling them baby mamas, the mother of the child,
Okay,
because
the child's mother has a direct responsibility.
Can we say
Hope,
BM? My bad.
no, that's still
Okay.
hopefully has a direct
I think baby
understanding
mama
that
has a
regardless of,
negative
oh man,
stigma
froze up.
to it, and I don't.
I should be back in a few
And we need
seconds
to
here.
change that as well. You know,
I don't think it has a negative stigma. I think it is what it is. I think we done made it like, yeah, I agree. I get
because
you.
you
I
know,
agree
as
with
soon as
you.
you hear baby mama, you think some negative shit finna happen. Like, I'm a wife, and
No.
my husband has a woman that he had a child with, previous to our relationship, and I think I talk to her more than he does, and I sometimes I feel like I'm like the middle person. I do whatever I got to do to, make it cordial for that, to make it a better opportunity for that child to have both parents in their life. So it's like, for me, it's like whatever. I don't care. Now, it did take us a while to get to that point because she was kind of cuckoo with her. I ain't gonna even lie. But, I mean, when you grow up, it's just like you got to figure out what's important. And it's
That's the
that
thing.
child.
I think it's
I don't care how you feel about her. I don't care about how you feel about him. That child needs her father just as much as she needs her mother.
right. I think the generation it made it like a generational term. You know what I'm saying? Because
Mm-hmm.
like I be talking to young guys at work that like 20 to even all the way up to like 20 to 30, and they be like, yeah, bro, my BM. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But they with them, you know what I'm saying? They with the family. It ain't nothing negative, you know what I'm saying? They just that's how
Mm-hmm.
they refer to them, you know what I'm saying?
Well, because they're not married.
Like you would say, yeah, correct. Like you would say your husband, or you know what I'm saying? They just say they be like, yeah, that's my BM, you know what I'm saying? Hey,
Mm-hmm.
they introduced me like, yeah, hey T, yeah, look here, look, look, BM, this my homeboy from work, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And the young chick should be like, hey, how you doing? Instead of be like, wait a minute, bro, I got a name, you know what I'm saying? He don't even introduce her
Right.
by her name. He be like, yeah, this my BM, you know what I'm saying? So
So now you
I
got to
think
walk around calling her BM.
it's just,
Bow-movement.
you're right. I'd be like,
Right.
bro, how your BM and the kids doing?
So,
But I think it's just a generational thing.
yeah.
Okay. I can rock with that. But you would think that she would have figured out a healthy way to keep lines of communication open and established, especially since she's dealing with her child, right?
Mm-hmm.
But instead of thinking in that manner, it's, oh, this bitch.
Yeah.
Because that's probably what that has been the vibrato, this bitch.
Mm-hmm.
Da 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 da. This bitch. Da 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 da.
That's what I'm
You know,
saying.
it's and you know what? I'm gonna respect her. She with the guy that I used to be with. However, the most important thing is I know that there are times where she watches my child or my child is with
Mhm.
her, and I need to make
Mhm.
sure that my child is okay. So how can I make sure I do that?
Right.
But she shut that down.
Yeah, because I mean, like you can never say that when your child is in my care that they came back hungry, hurt,
Yeah,
nothing. Because
Right.
I'm gonna take care of yours just like I take care of mine. Because
I
when they're
think
with me, they are mine.
yeah, I think Herbo to blame. I think he Herbo to blame.
I
Knowing
do.
this,
I really feel like it's all his fault. Because why?
be-
One, there he could have simply taken the child with him. If not, he could have communicated with the mother and like, "Hey, this is what's going on. Are you comfortable with this? If not, let's come up with a solution."
I don't even think he could have gave her that much. You know what I'm saying? Space. I think it should have just been on more like, you know what I'm saying. I know y'all history. You know what I'm saying.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
I'd explain to my the mother of my child that like, look her. You know what I'm saying. When he with me, he good.
Mm-hmm.
Even when I'm with her, if I leave him with her, we good. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And the same thing should have been applied to the lady he with. You know what I'm saying? Like, look
Uh-huh.
here, I'm leaving my child in your care. You know what I'm saying? Understand? Yeah, I got this history, but don't let that affect nothing. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
And
Exactly.
that's where I think he is the biggest problem in this whole situation because he didn't
Yeah.
knowing they had beef, he should have ixnayed all that. Like,
Yeah. But some men is like, I got these chicks fighting over me, cuz.
Yeah, but that's not cool. That's
that's not
really
cool.
It's not. And but I mean, hey,
that's not a good look because you're putting your child in danger.
yeah.
You're putting your child in danger. So I actually now that I heard y'all say that, I'm going to agree. Like it is his fault.
Mhm.
It is his fault.
Because he had several options.
Too many options. If
There
the
were
ball
several
was in his
options.
court, the ball is in his court. He
Yeah,
giving you
he could
custody rights. You get to see your son. You get because she could have been one of them
He could, and
mothers
that's
that
what I'm
been
gonna say,
like,
and
look
that's why
here,
I'll definitely be just about to say, and that's why some women be like, no, he not going to see his daddy. No, he
yeah,
can't go over there, or the daddy got to come over here to see the child.
yeah. Golly, just
Which takes us back to the okay. So the post that Russell Simmons made was, "Don't ask me why I have to fight to see my child. Ask the mother why I have to fight at all."
oh, I see what you just did there.
so just
That was
did
the
that.
post.
Yeah,
Okay, that's clever.
that's all the way back to the wrapping it up. You know what I'm saying? I see what you did there.
So
That's clever.
Scheme.
it's all about being adults at this point,
It
and
is.
if you're grown enough to have a child, you got to be grown enough to take whatever steps it is to take care of them,
Yes.
whatever those steps may be.
Yeah.
Let
Oh,
me get a
look,
piece
I got you. I got you.
Is that a muffin or a cupcake?
out the corn. He making that, I don't know. He making that one look good. Whatever it is.
Hey, Siri made it, so I'm eating it. But yeah,
So yeah, it's just about
and
like
I
when you
agree with
have when you have a family. If you're an adult enough to start a family, have a family, whether it be a traditional family or not, you have to be adult enough to take care of it.
well, operative word
Whatever
again is here.
taking care of it looks like, you have to be willing, adult enough to do that.
I
Okay.
think this right here is what I was getting at. And I think this is why we react a lot. You know what I'm saying? Because you already, I think, hurt people. It's to
Keela,
me.
thank you for all your
I-
input tonight, girl. You've been rocking
Hey,
that comment section.
Killing it. She been killing it.
right on, cuz
She been killing it. But I disagree with that.
okay.
Um, and the reason why I disagree with that is when you use but, that means that there's an option. And the option with that comes with that but is hurt people. They don't have to hurt people. They choose to hurt. We
But
don't
they
It's,
don't
have
go any other way but
it's
hurt.
like the mix, yeah. It's like the Misery Loves Company type of, you know what I'm saying?
That
Metaphor. You know what I'm saying?
if you know that you're operating in a manner that does not yield the best results, but you continue to do it, it's called insanity.
I
So
mean,
if
I'm
if you
saying like
don't like if you don't like where you are and you don't like the way things are happening, sooner or later something needs to click to say, okay, let me take a few steps back. Let me figure out a better way of doing this because right now it's not working. I don't like how this is happening. I don't like being upset and frustrated all the time. I don't like having to lash out and argue and fight all the time. Life is too short. Sooner or later, you got to get to that point in that place to where you say life is too short and
man,
actually understand that shit
that
and
sound
leave.
like what they tell addicts all the time. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? It's gonna take you
Hey,
to get to that place where you just hit rock bottom and you realize that it ain't the people around you, it's you. You know what I'm saying? That's what it sounds
yeah,
like. You know what I'm saying?
that's exactly what it is.
This
you're
shit
right.
crazy,
It
man.
says a lot of times operating in hurt is normalized, right? Because I mean, everybody be like everybody's been hurt, and everybody be like, "Oh, I feel you on that." Like I did a little experiment some years back on Facebook. So for like a week straight, I posted like positive quotes and scriptures and things like that, just to see how many um, likes and shares I would get.
Yeah.
So when I was posting all the positive things, the love and light, and love yourself, da da da, all that stuff, I got maybe 10, 12 likes. So the
Sure.
following week, I was posting bullshit, and then that necessarily wasn't true. F this nigga, da 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 da. When I tell you
Right.
the type of shares and likes and things that I got on those type of posts was ridiculous.
Yeah.
I
Misery
was like,
loves company.
this is crazy. And I had to look at my circle and
Right.
see what the hell was going on. You know what I'm saying? What type of company was I keeping? Or not even that I was keeping, but who was I allowing in that space?
Yeah.
Who
And
you give
that's
that energy to? Yeah. Go
absolutely.
ahead.
That's what I'm talking about. Like you said, cuz we all been hurt. None of us are going to escape life without being hurt.
Right,
We
Keela, a
all going
thousand
to have
likes, fifty-two
yeah,
thousand shares.
yeah. We are all gonna have our hearts broken. We are all gonna be disappointed. And every space of hurt in between that. But at the end, the option still comes like, hey, I don't want to keep operating like this. I don't want to have to communicate with other people like this because there's a good chance that we've seen people and come across people who don't operate in that same space,
Mm-hmm.
right? And I know when I first seen it was from one of my uncles on my dad's side, and I was like, damn. I I asked him, I was like, Uncle Ed, I've never seen you upset. I've never seen you arguing. How do you do that?
Mm-hmm.
I'm at a point of contention with Ed, like with a lot of stuff a lot of times. And he was like, hey, nephew, just because I'm upset with something doesn't mean that I have to lash out. It doesn't mean that I have to give that to everybody else. If I'm upset
Mm-hmm.
with something or a person, I make sure that I let that thing know where I am and why. Everything else around me is fine. It's just this one thing. And
Right.
if
Okay.
if we can't shut this point of friction down, well then I have to move on and I've got to be okay with that. But we don't do that. We look, again, the reason why black people are so entertaining in America is because we allow ourselves to be that point of entertainment. We allow people. We allow. We. It ain't even that we allow people to air our dirty lines. You look at Basketball Wives, Real House of this, all this other bull crap. That's
Right.
we promote this bullshit, and people think that that's really who we are. Like it's people that,
We support that shit.
and we support that crap.
That's the difference. Support is
Yep.
the big. I was trying to explain to my son
Well, I do
earlier
my due
today.
diligence because
Support.
I don't own Zeus I don't have a subscription to Zeus because I feel like that is just a mess. Everything on Zeus is a mess.
Zeus.
It's the network.
Yeah, it's a network. It's
Oh,
it's horrible. It's horrible.
I just
Yep,
let you know how
trash
much I watch.
TV.
I don't. I don't.
Trash TV. What good say?
I
Right, trash
remember.
TV. I used to call it what I used to call it, ratchet TV.
Cuz,
I'm
how
like,
many of them motherfuckers you finna eat in front of me, cuz?
It's the same one.
That's the same one, bro. I thought you was over there bashing them up. I'm like, this cat over here eating
yeah,
cheese.
I used to be the first one to run to my TV. Ooh, Real Housewives of Atlanta to come on. Time for my ratchet TV. I be
I
right there on Sunday, ready for my ratchet TV.
yeah, I can
But
attest.
I
I was
can't
I
tell
was
you the
one of them
last
guys too.
episode of
Cause I
Housewives of
like
Atlanta that I
celebrities.
watched. I can't tell you the
I'm
last
a
episode I
celebrity guy.
watched.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's me through and through. I love the celebrity. So I love seeing what they the boy Scrap pulled up in that Beamer, you know what I'm saying? That Rolls Royce. You know what I'm saying? I love seeing it.
Yeah, but
Like
then
look
all
at
the
him
drama
go.
come with him and the Bam
Then him and his wife
what's
into
the
it.
dude? What's the dude? The ugly dude.
A
it's a
Kurt.
couple
lot.
of them. All of
Kurt.
All of them little ugly dudes.
Yeah.
them. Yeah, Kirk. Oh, that boy done cheated so many times. And
I'm so
anyway,
sick of Kurt. And Rashida a baddie, but whatever. Love is love. Hate
But
is
see,
love.
but even let's put this towards our music because all this is the same thing that happens in our music, right? And at this point, we can't. Oh, kill it. Okay, all
mm,
right.
That's
That
that
must have
damn
been
Martha
Anita.
Stewart wine.
Oh goodness.
Martha gonna get you right. She been kicking it with Snoop, and yeah,
Yeah,
Martha shit blended
it's
already.
that was it 19 Crimes Martha Stewart wine, the shard.
Yeah,
Mm.
It make it's tingly.
but this is the same shit that's been pushed in our music too. And at one point, hip hop and rap, if you want to distinguish between the two genres, I said that on purpose. But at one point, the lyrics
There you go
were
again.
reflecting on in the streets,
See that?
right? It, I'm just saying, like when we talk about MJG, when we talk about Master P, and them, when we talk about damn, Pope Pimps, when we go back to Bone Thugs, and we talk about Scarface and the Ghetto Boys, you did. We was that stuff that was and like at that point, that's really what was going on.
That
Mhm.
resonated with us. Yeah, we can relate to it in some of the
Yeah.
aspects of our life. You know.
But now, as a progression, we got to look at what these guys are saying because if the message is still the same, that means that the people haven't changed. And maybe it's just me, but I'd like to think that we've changed our culture. We've progressed and we've changed.
I really
At
think
least
so,
a
and
little
that's
bit.
why the Jay-Z album 444
Yeah,
that one was it was awesome because it showed progression. He wasn't talking about the same stuff.
right.
Yeah.
But
Cool.
now you
And that mug was lit. But
now you got
and all this stuff that, like I can't get with this stuff now because I barely like taking Tylenol. I'm not taking nobody's perk or
hey, they
nobody's
killing me.
Molly. I don't
Yeah.
even want to take an Advil when my knees hurt after
That's
volleyball.
Jesus.
But that's just what I'm just
Good. You know
saying.
how bad my shoulder hurt it after Wednesday, after all them good serves I did.
Hey, you killed it with the Thurs though, cuz you killed
Uh,
it. Brought
I
us
came
all the way
home.
back because we was dying out there. But
You didn't see me. I cried in the car. You heard me? I cried when I got in the car. I'm like, this mother finna
but you
fall
did your
off.
thing. You did your thing.
I'm sitting there holding that mom. I'm like, oh man, I'm like, man.
Hey, but you did your thing though.
I
Hey,
came in the crib. My man like, what's wrong with you? I'm like, I think I'm finna, oh, this mother finna fall off. You heard me? But yeah, I bounced it back though. You know what I'm saying? I had to work it out. That I need to start stretching.
The stretches
yeah,
are important.
it's
For
just-
Oh,
the 40 and older club, the stretches
hey,
are
stretches are
important.
real life now,
really,
cuz
Stretches are
stretching, cause
important.
it's
I'm,
real.
It's kind, they is important.
Yeah, you can't
I'm
just
like,
hop
turn.
out there
You can't do it no more,
and
man.
do it no
Mike
more.
said yes, we have to stretch. Hey,
I'm
y'all, when y'all come
good.
back
I
to
have
the
to
loop,
stretch.
y'all gotta come watch one of our games. It's entertaining.
Look, it be some
Ooh,
nights where I'm
that was
finna
a
hop in
fine
bed.
look. Ugh.
It be some nights when I'm finna hop in the bed and I'm like, let me do a quick hamstring stretch real quick before I get in this
Still,
bed,
I
do
need to know who you go
a
to,
hand
baby. I
arm
want to try a
pull, cause
chiropractor. I was scared, but I want to try it.
I definitely want to try it.
I want
Because
to try a chiropractor.
all my construction partners, they go to chiropractors. They call them up like, "Hey, do you want to talk to him?" Like, nah, bro. Like, I need,
I want
you
to
know what
try
I'm
it,
saying?
but I'm
I was
scared they
scared.
do that one snap and I'm gonna be in that mug like this.
Good.
Right.
It's the over
That's
40 game. It's the over 40 game. You can't just be out here in these streets like you used to be.
oh,
You
bro. I need to stretch.
I ain't
I
over
man,
40
I
yet.
seen
Don't
it.
put me in
I
y'all game.
look. I remember seeing Shaq on the
Hey, I'm not over 40. Don't be putting me in y'all club.
Hey, no,
Well,
it's
you
coming
finna be
though.
there,
Cuz.
cuz.
I'm
You
just
finna
saying, you ain't got
be
but a few months left, and
there.
you
You
gonna be
finna
right
be
here.
there. Yeah.
Your body telling you now,
She
hey,
say,
hey,
she say, I ain't over 40. I'm at 40. You know what I'm
I'm,
saying?
I'm kissing 40. I'm kissing. I'm
your
kissing
body
40,
telling
but I
you,
ain't there yet.
your body telling you, you better start this shit early. You better start figuring out how to stretch now because no soon it smell like it's 40 in the room. You gonna need some icy hot.
Yeah. So
You
Cuz
finna
thought I was
smell
Hey,
Cuz
like
thought I was mad out there, but I was just it was pep talk. I had to get my shit together, Jig. I'm out there like, hey bro, all right, look here. You gotta move, you gotta do this. I'm out there getting my, you know what I'm saying? It's a mental thing for me. You know what I'm saying? I gotta prepare myself for this shit.
yeah.
Now like, oh, this shit real. I'm like,
hey,
it was a different
I woke up Thursday morning and I'm like, Jesus, is this arthritis? I was like, this
Mm.
can't be 40. If this is 40, I don't want it. I
boss.
don't want it.
Yeah, that's what it is.
I
I
was
woke
Like
up
like,
that shoulder
this
was
my
still training.
elbow.
So I'm
This,
holding
this.
that mug when I
Like, how
woke
this
up
part
in
of
there,
your
bro.
elbow hurt? Like this part of your elbow? Like how that
matter,
hurt?
matter of fact, I got arthritis 6 months after I turned 40.
Oh no!
Or
I didn't
like,
know you had a
I
bone or a
can't
muscle
remember
like
no
right here in your shoulder blade. You know what
more.
I'm saying? It's like a bone and a muscle right here. It's like that motherfucker. Oh, bro. I was like,
Yeah. Your
Hey, we
body,
gonna have to
your
when I turn 40, we gonna have to do a special broadcast because your girl gonna be in pain.
yeah,
Like
because your body be on 25.
I'm mentally trying to prepare myself, but I really think I'm gonna break down. I think I'm gonna have like I'm dead at I don't think I'm gonna take it well. I got all this stuff planned. I'm going on a cruise for my 40th birthday. I'm gonna be gone for a week.
oh,
Um,
you finna turn up. You finna have
I'm finna
uh
try to turn up, but I know my ass gonna
Charlie
be
horses.
by
You finna
9:30.
start getting
I
Charlie
already
horses
know it.
like a
Oh, because I've
motherfucker.
been having Charlie horses. I done had
I'm
Charlie.
talking to Wanda. Yeah, Wanda finna start catching them Charlie horses in her sleep, man.
No.
It's going to be real, real.
Wow. The crazy thing is I leave for my cruise on my 40th birthday. We
Oh,
hit
you
sail
tripping. You
on
got to
my
walk up
first
steps. You better
oh,
leave a few hours sooner.
And you
thank
finna be so dehydrated. Yep.
Your, your knee, for no reason, is going to give out on you on your 40th birthday.
no, it's
You're going
not.
to be walking. Oh, shit.
No, it's not. I'm
So
gonna go
that's
into
what
my
got me back
birthday twerking
involved.
on my husband and drinking tequila all night.
The next week, for
Yeah.
every day for the next week straight, you're going to be like, God, what happened?
So so after you turn 40, every like so you have a good drinking night. That's 2 days off. You know what I'm saying? That's
Mm-hmm.
2 days. That's 2 days off. You know what I'm saying? Because when you can't do it like you used to. You see what I'm saying? You're gonna
Oh,
go hard on your 40th. I'm telling you, your next 2 days of your trip, you're gonna be like, God damn, because they're gonna keep
Well,
feeding.
good thing those are the next
yeah.
2 days will be at sea and I won't be having to do nothing. So
Shit.
But your people gonna
I will
keep
be in
feeding
my
you.
I
Everybody.
will be in my balcony suite and relaxing if I have to
With your sunglasses on.
with my sunglasses on. You better believe it.
Yeah, you got to start wearing the auntie sunglasses for real now. You got to get the oversized glasses.
Hey, I got plenty of those because I just
Yeah,
have to show up to church with them on
I'm about
after
to
them
say,
club
yeah.
nights. I'm
Oh,
leaving the club on Saturday. You have to show up in church on Sunday. Direct
right.
youth choir with them glasses on. Be like,
Fresh off that pen.
You got to
okay.
get the real auntie glasses going.
No, I'm gonna. I'm not. No, I'm not gonna
Okay.
be that. Hey,
So
All right.
no.
Tig, have you been somewhere and somebody been like, hey,
Yeah.
I ain't your goddamn uncle. I ain't your goddamn uncle, bro.
I am
They be
not
like, hey,
auntie.
can you
I
give
mean,
me
I'm
some
a
Rellos?
TT. I'm not auntie status. I will kick
Uh,
a kid in the throat.
I'm just talking about like when you go to like go to the gas station or go anywhere, the little cats outside, they left their ID or something. They be like, hey,
It's
Damn,
because
bro, I
you
got
got
that
that
much
salt and
gray.
pepper in your beard.
I sure be like, damn, I got that much gray in my, like, bro, I ain't your uncle. Like, wait a minute, man. I
I
got
like
you, though, nephew. I hit him right back. I got you,
right,
nephew.
right.
Oh God,
You
no.
walk
I
up to me and
swear
be
if a
like,
chick be like, auntie this, I'll be like, bitch.
"Oh, hey, it's coming. It's coming.
No, thank you. Don't auntie me.
Coming."
Only people call me auntie. My nieces and nephews, and I'm not an
Women keep
auntie.
their
I'm a
stuff together.
TT. I'm
Women,
a
women got
TT.
their ID always. If they gotta pull that mug out of her, out of their breast or something, or if they, you know what I'm saying, out of their pocketbook, women got their ID. Us,
Yep.
us
I
as
be
little
feeling hella
undercarriage.
disrespected when they don't ask me for my ID. I'm like, you ain't gonna call me.
I told you I just had to get my whole. I just had to get ID again, and I hate that because I was getting carded. They like, hey,
Don't let this silver fox
little
fool
cat
you. I'm
outside to
still
be like, hey,
young.
can you give me some Rellos? I walk in, they be like, yeah, can I see your ID? I be like, damn, nephew out there. You know what I'm saying? If nephew called me nephew, why you
He
carding me?
beat me.
You know what I'm saying?
I got carded for the first time in a long time. Like I ain't been getting carded since we was 17, 18. I've been at Snooks buying alcohol.
Right. You're a low, so be getting the alcohol for it. We'll go
Right,
move it Hydrant and then we'll go to Snooks.
right.
I'm just saying. Dude, I was like, I think it's my hair that people be like, oh, I ain't gonna even worry about it because I have great. I love my silver hair. Shoot,
Yeah.
I like don't let the silver fox fool you, baby. I'm still young. I will whoop ass over here.
I like that plug too. That Silver Fox plug.
yeah, for
I ain't
sure.
catching.
I So we gonna have some interviews with Silver Fox, the brand owner, uh,
Yes.
owner's Maya Turner. We
Hey,
gonna have interviews with her.
are we gonna have the
Mm.
beauty bar on tonight? What happened?
Oh yeah.
Oh, she gonna be pissed off at me tomorrow.
Ooh,
Oh,
you ain't even give his cuz a call, huh?
It's y'all fault. I'm gonna say I'm blaming it on y'all. I'm just gonna write that down right now.
Ooh, and
Blame it on
I'm finna send
Wanda
cuz
and G.
I DM like
no.
I'm finna
Blame
send
it
her
on Wanda and G.
like, hey, cuz I thought you was coming through. What happened? We finna end the
It's
show.
okay. We'll get her next week. It's fine.
Yeah.
We'll get her next week.
Silver Vixen.
Yes,
Thank you
Silver
for the
Vixen, the
correction. Silver
brand.
Vixen by Maya
My
Turner.
bad, because I always see the Fox, so that was my bad. That
Yeah.
was a bad promo on me. My bad.
So we going and you said that and I know it's Silver Vixen.
Silver
Anyway.
Vixen, the brand.
Yeah, we gonna have on. We gonna do some an interview with it so we can help push the brand and get it going, and it's gonna be dope. I'll be coming through
Yes,
St. Louis.
I gotta give me some of that merch too. So
Speaking of merch, I'll be coming through St. Louis in less than a month, and I got some prints that we can start knocking out, and once we get there, so we can start pushing our merch out. I
I
wanted to
tried
do
to
it.
get I tried to get K-Ray to come over and show me stuff. I still ain't got him over yet. You know what I'm saying? So
oh Lord.
I just have to do it, figure it out myself.
No, you ain't got to figure it out yourself, cuz I got you.
I know you'll be here in a minute. I was
Yeah.
just trying to get something going, but I got you.
Yeah, I might end up doing some live while I'm not live, but doing some recording while I'm making some t-shirts, getting them printed up, and I got to make sure I get them out there. So I might bring my machine with me instead of letting it get packed up to get moved out. That way we can make some shirts.
Right, because
While
I got mine too. That's why I want somebody to show me. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, let's get it. I'm definitely with it.
So that's where it is right now. That's where it is. So I'm finna.
Yeah.
Damn, I can't even turn up. I gotta take my man to the airport. I gotta get up at 4:00.
Oh Lord.
I gotta cut my grass in the morning. It never ends.
And y'all know I gotta go to work. So
Damn. Well, with that being
this is
said,
life.
indeed, it's back to adult.
We just
You
had
gonna
a good old time for an hour and 19 minutes. Now it's back to
And it happens so fast. Just remembering what's got to happen tomorrow.
We just had a good old time.
Yeah, sufficient is the evil.
And Keelan Maya holding down in the comments and
Thank you, ladies.
For
Yeah, we
sure.
got out
We
of
over here
the
like
reality world and got back to real life real quick, huh?
real
Real
quick.
quick. Jinx.
Mhm.
So
Mm.
let's hit up final thoughts. And we
Oh
was
man.
that's not what I
You
want.
want it first, Queen, or you want
Final thoughts. So many final thoughts.
So
Let's see
many.
if I can run them down. If anybody invites you on a submersible, don't go. Um, um, what else? There are 24 to 27 children missing in Ohio right now. Nobody knows anything about it. The media isn't saying anything. They only said something as of last week. Look into it. Help find our kids. It seems like that we are a high commodity, but nobody cares. They're looking for our body parts. We're trafficked for all types of things. So watch y'all kids. Watch where they going. Know who they with. Watch where you going. Watch your surroundings. Take care of yourself. As always, don't forget to brush and floss. So super duper important. And love is free. Give it, and so is a smile. Those are my final thoughts.
Oh, I can dig it. I can dig it. What you got, Dirt?
like Wanda said, keep your bread, but most importantly, keep your head. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
Stay in your space. Don't let nobody interfere with your space. Keep your peace. First and foremost, keep your happiness. Self-respect goes a long way. First of all, it's self.
Mm.
You gotta have self-respect, but you gotta have, you know what I'm saying, that same self-loyalty to yourself. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
So don't let nobody steal your joy and be peaceful, man. And y'all come help me work tomorrow or something. Goddamn me. Final thoughts.
I can dig it, cuzzo. So my final thoughts, just a couple of things. First thing is sometimes a response is not needed. Maintaining your silence can equate to being maintaining your health. A response is not always required. So be silent every now and again. It's okay to be that. And then, like I always say, show a little more mercy, show a little more grace, and sprinkle that with copious amounts of love, and just try and be peaceful and be present and be the person you're supposed to be for yourself, for your family, and inevitably for the world. So those are my final thoughts. I gotta fix us because I don't like being that way. Love you too, Maya.
Man, you can stay up there one time. You can be at the top, man.
I, I ain't making no decisions, cuz.
You just
That's why you should have
did.
stayed there. You should have stayed there. That's what I'm saying. You
That's
up
too
here
late.
thinking. You start thinking. You should have just stayed there and just rolled it out.
I did. But and the well, hell, I'm gonna still say it. I'm gonna still say it. Damn it! In the wise words of Russell Simmons,
Because they are still wise.
they are still wise. I don't care who said it. It's still wise. Thank
Yes,
y'all for
it is.
coming out. God bless and good
Good
night.
night. We love y'all. Keep
Good
watching.
love,
Don't
y'all.
forget to subscribe, follow, share, and donate.
Love you, good people.
All that, all of that. Hit this retro outro.
Yeah.